The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is the best open world game ever, and here's why. It has an open world concept that they executed so beautifully. Everything can be seen in the distance at times as you glance around. It gives the illusion that objects are relatively close to you, but as you travel to them, you discover that the landmass between them is absolutely massive. There are so many secrets and exploration opportunities in the world as well, from finding random Korok seeds to discovering unique side quests with new characters you encounter with. This game has already been out for 5 years, and people are still learning something new every single day. The next reason is the physics and science-based puzzles in the game. These offer players a chance to think creatively and use the game's mechanics in a variety of ways. The shrines are an excellent example of this as you use your various rune abilities. The first two rune abilities are the round and square remote bombs, which are used to blow up various objects. Next is Magnesis, which interacts with nearby metallic objects that you can then raise, lower, drag, or drop as desired. Next is Stasis, which allows you to freeze certain objects in time for a short period before it regains motion. Also during this time, you can manipulate the direction of the object that it will travel once the stasis is over. Lastly is Cryonis, which allows you to create vertical ice pillars in water. These pillars can be used as platforms, obstacles, lift gates, or even raise underwater treasure chests, and may also be created horizontally. A maximum of 3 pillars may be active at the same time, with the oldest being destroyed as the newest is created. Again, this is just some of the basic actions that you can do with these runes. The limit of creativity for these is practically endless. Another reason is the combat system, which offers numerous weapons and armor pieces to wear, along with fun evade mechanics to attack enemies with. Since your weapons also break over time, it gives you an opportunity to test out other weapons and discover new and creative combat styles that you would not have discovered if you kept using the same weapon over and over again. You can also utilize the Elements feature with your combat as well. For example, you can strike a metal weapon to conduct electricity, or you can use a wooden weapon to avoid lightning strikes. Also, wooden weapons can catch on fire, and you can even light enemies on fire at your own discretion. The next reason is the characters, which are all very well written. Even with similar stable layouts and towns, each of them has their own unique features or problems that you aid with in order to give them their own form of identity. The memory scenes are also wonderful for tying in the 4 main champions that you have encounters with throughout the game. It gives you a glimpse into their own personalities and you feel their presence as if they are really alive again. And let's be honest, we all want to slap, strangle, or punch Revali.
You have no way of making it up to that divine beast on your own. Good luck sealing the darkness!
Another reason that makes this game so amazing is the architecture. The amount of detail that went into this is absolutely stunning. Link woke up 100 years after the biggest battle in Hyrule, and it shows through some of the aged and vacant buildings that you find throughout the entire game. I personally was completely dismayed at the sight of seeing the majestic Temple of Time in such ruins, and not in its former glory like in Ocarina of Time. Another phenomenon in this game is the realism of the terrain. Shield sliding on snow is smooth and fast, whereas if you were to try this on dirt, it's slower, and even on some cobblestone paths, you end up stopping all completely. Climbing in dry weather is perfectly normal, but try to do this in the rain, and it is absolutely frustrating! The shadows in this game are beautifully done during sunrises and sunsets, and there's even a cool shrine that in order to gain access, you need to utilize this feature. And lastly, the thunderstorms in this game are also incredibly realistic, and the lightning will even interact with all of your metal objects, so be sure to unequip these unless you want to try to become Thor himself. The next gem on the list is the music and sound effects. They are realistic and well written, and they enhance the game's immersion by making the players feel as if they're truly in the game's world.
Help me! I'm feeling...
For example, the sound of rain and thunder, the chirping of birds, and the rustling of leaves in the wind all serve to make the game's open-world environment feel more alive. The game's soundtrack is also diverse, with different tracks for different regions, moods, and situations, which helps enhance the game's atmosphere and immersion. I can't lie, I still miss my Ocarina of Time Gerudo Valley. But the Gerudo track in Breath of the Wild really engulfs you into their culture, and it makes you feel like you're part of their world. And the last reason that this game is the best open world is its replayability. There are literally endless ways that you can complete this game again and again in a different order every single time. There are no capstones on how this can be done. I mean, shoot, if you really want, you can even march right into Hyrule Castle and take on Ganon right away after the plateau. Plenty of speedrunners out there have already become experts at this, and for you crazy ambitious people, go ahead, find all 900 Korok seeds again. I can't imagine anyone wanting to do this more than once in their life, but hey, I won't judge. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please smash that like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. It really means a lot to me, and can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Hope you enjoyed it again. Have a good rest of your day.